Oh, what's going on YouTube? Is Donnie B all day. This video is going to be a preview video of videos. So I got a couple things in that I'm pretty stoked about. One, this Bone Tactical throwaway neck knife dagger. This thing came into me. It's a sweet little neck knife. And one of the things I liked about it was the chain. They give you this big fat chain that goes with it. Normally you get the little bead chains and you pull out your neck knife and the bead chain breaks. Not this thing. This is a serious chain. So I like that. This is going to be one of those reviews I do. And we will get that out to you as soon as I can. But I have some stuff that one came in and one I just made. And the one I just made, I don't even know where I put it. This is going to be cool, man. This is going to be cool. I'm setting up the other one. It's a dbad design, but made by Khukuri House. I did another collaboration piece with them, and it's another piece that people will be able to buy if they want one. All they have to do is go through me to get the specs, and we can get it out to them and be good. But I made a custom, and you can see it flashing by. I made a custom, and I just finished it this morning. And first, let me do this. Batman. That's right. I made a Batman custom, so you can see the little Batman shoulders. And I did a black with blue micarta grip. And you can see that beautiful micarta. And you can see that it is double-edged at the tip with like a homegrown fuller there on both sides, punched in. And this thing is awesome. Now the coating is actually just gun paint. That's all it is gun paint. So I'm pretty sure if I go through a few things, that gun paint's going to flake off. Eventually it'll scratch off, but it doesn't matter because it's gun paint. You can always just repaint it where I can. All I have left to do for this thing really is build a sheath. That's something I'll do at another time. I really just wanted to get this knife out of the way. And it is awesome. It's comfortable. It's cool. I've got those Batman ear spikes back there that will just tear somebody's day up. Measurements? I don't know. I just made it. I didn't measure it. All right. Let's see what we got here. And it is a stainless steel. That's what I used this time. I didn't use carbon. A lot of times I like to use that 1085. All right. From the ear tips, or to the ear tips, it's about, I want to say, hold on. I keep slipping off the tip there. It's 15.5 inches overall. The blade length is about 10 inches, 10 1/8 inches long, and we are at 1 3/4 inches wide with a blade thickness of 1/8. So it's a nice fat piece of steel, right? It's pretty good. This was a cool knife to make. I had a lot of fun making it. One thing I did with the scales, because I was doing shaped scales and I wanted them to be the same both ways through, I got my holes done, and I did the holes in the tang, did the holes in there. And then when I had the two blocks of micarta, what I did is I taped them together. And first I drew the shape I wanted on there, and I cut roughly the shape out. So it was very rough on both pieces. Then I taped them together, and that's when I hit the grinders and the belts and all that and started shaping them, because I wanted them to be the same, right? And so that was cool. So I'm going to do a review on this one. But this is just a preview to show you my Batman dagger. For all you Batman fans out there, you'll probably appreciate this. It is really, really cool. And that thing right there, gosh, boop, I wouldn't want to get hit by it. I wouldn't want that. All right, so that's my Batman dagger. I like it. This one. Oh. All right, so you guys remember the dbad Preacher. I know you remember the dbad Preacher because it was awesome. So basically what happened is I got together with KHHI, the Khukuri House in Nepal, right? Actually, It's probably going to be backwards on this phone, but you'll get the gist of it. The Khukuri House, read this in a mirror. So I got together with these guys, and I sent them a design. And the design was actually inspired heavily off the Condor Atrox. I really love the Condor Atrox. I mean, I love it. But I was holding the Condor Atrox, and I was thinking, how can I make it better? What could they have done to make this knife even better? And I thought about that long and hard. And I actually came up with some ideas on what I thought would make the Condor Atrox a better fighting knife. So I designed a better fighting knife. And this guy right there is the one who built it for me. I sent it out there, and well, first I talked to the people over there, the CEO, and we had a nice little conversation about it, and told them what I was looking to do. Sent them my design, and they sent me this piece of cloth paper. So basically, I call this design my dbad OEF Defender. And OEF Defender because I wanted tan, right? And I wanted the tan, that way it would look like, you know, the desert color that we do our MRAPs and Humvees and stuff in. And I told them I wanted whitewood for the handle, which is basically this light color stain right here. Whitewood handle with the tan, and I thought that combination would be beautiful. I even posted up my initial drawing. I did it on Facebook a while back and said, hey, get ready, it's coming. So you can see that my design, I wanted it traditional shaped handle, but I wanted it dotted. Dotted means pinned, and that just, for me, it just really says this thing's not going anywhere. The buffalo hide and dyed tan is just beautiful. They did such a good job making this. And remember, all this stuff is made by hand. And I know because that guy made it. So now, holy Moses, check this out. Right? Oh my God, it's got a little stuff on it because it was oily and I brushed it real quick, but I didn't clean it off fully. So it's not dirty or scratchy or anything like that. It's just got some stuff on it. Look at this. So you can see where the basic shape is a lot like the Atrox. I mean, it's a lot like the Atrox. This swedge is a 80% sharpened swedge, so it can cut. You can cut with the swedge. I wanted that to be a definite on there. It's got a very long edge, and it's got traditional Khukuri style handle making, and that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that Khukuri handle, and with the Atrox, it was a little bit straighter going through the handle, and I wanted it more of an arc. That way, the follow through it just allows itself to do its own chop, its own cutting, and that's what makes a Khukuri so vitally and important and badass. And that's exactly what does it. Let me see what information they have on here. It's most likely going to just be this guy. Yeah, it's about the maker, and I'll get into that when I do an actual review on this. And I'll get into this. What did I have him do? 52-100 steel. Oh man. Oh yeah. So perfect. Wow, it's perfect in my dimensions. It is 11 inches in the blade, and we are looking at 5.5 inches in the grip, minus the decorative end there. It is a beast. Oh, did I mention that it's this thick? Yeah, and this is integrated, one piece of steel, which the Atrox didn't have, and this is something I wanted. But how thick is this, you might be wondering. Well, if I told you it was a 1/4 inch thick, you'd be like, damn, that's thick. 1/4 inch is thick. It is. But this is slightly thicker. This is 9/32 thick. That means you have your 1/4 inch line, right? And then you have the 16th line after that. Well, right in between there and there, boop, that 32nd line, the 9/32. That's what it is. So this thing is thick. It is beyond a 1/4 inch thick and just an absolute beast. So here's a couple knives I'll be bringing to you, and I'm totally stoked to be bringing them to you because I'm loving them already. Got my Batman dagger, and I got my dbad OEF defender, right? So I got a couple serious fighting knives. I got the little neck knife coming at you. People are asking me all the time now. They're like, oh, what are you carrying in your pocket today? People, for some reason, want to know. So my little Kershaw is in my pocket today. Thistle, I think that's what it's called, the Kershaw Thistle. And not bad. I didn't even have to look that up. So one of the cool things about the Kershaw Thistle is this is the release right there. The little button on the side. Makes it pretty simple. So right there, boop, and you just release it there. I like it. I've been carrying that for the last couple days. All right, so there it is. Quick little preview on the dbad OEF Defender and the dbad Batman Dagger and the little neck knife. So we're gonna get all this in one by one, and plus we still have a whole bunch more. I got some more cold steel, I got some more steel wheel, I got a whole bunch more coming at you. I even have that big old Gilhibben toothpick that's coming. So stay tuned. We have so many more knives coming at you. They just don't usually get as awesome as this. This thing is just sick. So that's it. I'm Donnie B all day. Woo! Until next knife.